Hello guys, it's your favorite neighborhood Spider-Man or some shit, I guess. Uh so basically, I know it's the 637th video saying type soul shit. But like Setro made a really shitty game, bruh. Like, damn. Yeah, it's not shitty. It's out of 10. Well, I'd give it out of 10. I'm thinking of a number right now. I'd give it a 6. Is a 6 too high? I'd give it a 5. A 5.5. I think that's a fine rating. Like, it's something I go back to, but like, it could easily be replaced by something better, I guess. So that's why, that's how I feel about Tidal. So let me cut the bullshit and just go straight to what I was talking about. So basically in ranked, I was basically fighting and shit. I'm just kidding, I wasn't fighting. What happened in rank, right? I was turned into a paraplegic rat mutated moth thing. I had no arms, I had no limbs. There was literally nothing fucking left, bruh. So I'm genuinely confused on what the fuck is happening. What the hell is happening inside of whatever studio or server the TypeSoul devs are in? Cause nothing good can be occurring in there. Like, you ever think about that? Because the way I see it, right? If the devs were actually like focused on making a good product, they'd make it polished first before adding new stuff. You wouldn't build a building with a shitty foundation. You would make sure the foundation is good before you go onto the concrete and stuff. But like, man, I don't even know what to think anymore. Like, okay, boom, I have a bunch of stuff I want to talk about, and I have my notes app loaded up here. So firstly, hell, it's shit. Is it shit? It's underwhelming. It could have been far better than how it actually is currently. Cause the way I view it, hell should have been like something that felt like an adventure or something important. Hell feels like just another thing just to get to true mode. Hell in itself should be enjoyable to be in. Like, I don't know why, but Roblox devs have the habit of worrying about something's difficulty instead of worrying about whether it's fun or not. Like, as a game dev, something should be fun first before it's difficult later. Like, imagine a game where you press a button, except pressing that button was not fun at all. It was like watching paint dry. But like, on top of that, they make it so you have to wait 10 seconds and wait for one frame perfect counter parry or whatever the fuck just to press the button. Like, no one would play that. If pressing the button was fun, then people may consider playing it. Also, something's difficulty should be intrinsically tied to its enjoyability. I don't know if I'm making sense. I'm probably not. But I'll also say that something that really just puzzles me is how the end part of hell, where you actually get your true, isn't like a boss fight or anything. It's AFKing for like 2 days or some shit. I don't know. I think it's just 1 day. But I digress. Why the hell? Why in the name of all that is holy and good are you AFKing for true? I thought true was supposed to be like something big and important, but it's not. Like, at least in the way you get it, it's not. Like, how I imagined it, it's not like, it's not difficult. It's just tedious and annoying and unentertaining. Like, that ties into my last point, but like, hell should not just be AFK. Like, to get true, you shouldn't just AFK. Why? Listen, with AFKing, you're not tested on anything. You're not tested on your ability to parry. You're not tested on your ability to fight. Like, games, when you gain an ability, you have to work for it, right? And the way you work for it is by being tested on game mechanics you've already learned throughout the game's progression. But with hell, to get your true, everyone knows how to AFK. Everyone can AFK, bruh. It's just silly to me. I don't get what's going through Setro's hell. Like, hell had a lot of potential to actually be cool. Like, hell that felt like, if hell had like a story mode aspect to it, it would be 10 times better. And I'm talking about an actual like story element to it. Not like one one cutscene at the start, another at the end, and then you just call it a day. I'm talking about like a story intrinsically tied to hell to make you feel important while and after getting your true mode. Also, let me talk about something else. My other point, balancing. Here's like a lesson for balancing in a game when it comes to nerfing and buffing. People prefer buffing because it doesn't remove options. Nerfing removes options. Like, in Type Soul, everyone's on a wrong car, right? So, the way Setro would do it is he nerfs a wrong car so totally that they're basically just ants. And now everyone's at the same level, but our wrong cars are below that. Like, what's happening? I'm saying, I heard Setro was doing like a buff-only update, which is good. That should be like the norm. Like, instead of nerfing Aron cars, you buff Soul Reapers and Quincy's so they're on the level of Aron cars. So the Aron cars who are with their build don't have to like switch off something else. They can still keep their same build, but switch to something else and still like be viable. I think I'm making sense. Yeah, I think. Also, something that pisses me off is the code that we just got, the 20 hog frag code. It's a good thing that happened, right? But thing is, why does the shittiest players, like straight code warriors, puffer demons, have that shit? It makes no sense. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. I don't like it. I don't like it. Man, codes, listen, also, something that also pisses me off about, whatchamacallit, Type Soul, and the way it works, specifically towards cosmetics, like accessories that, like, give you stats, buffs, shit like that. Sure, you can make that shit, like, you have to work for that stuff. But for everything that's cosmetic, your hair, like, your eyes, your mouth, you need a fucking hair shade reroll just to reroll the shade of your hair. Like, why isn't that free? People should be able to change their cosmetics at all points. Why do you need a reroll to change your mouth? To change your eyes? Like, the way I could see it working, if Setro really, really wants to keep that shit, maybe you have to reroll only for like the legendary mouths and eyes. I don't think there are legendary mouths, but I digress. I get, cause like the thing about it, let's say you're rerolling for an eye color, but then you wasted 50 rerolls and now you're stuck with pink. I don't want to keep pink. I don't want to wait until I get a code where I can get pink. Like, I can change my eye color. It's stupid. It's so stupid. Cosmetics should be fucking free. I'm not crazy. I am so not crazy for thinking that. Also, the bosses in Type Soul are so shit. It's like, imagine making a fishbone, making it a little bit smarter, and then giving it crazy ass moves and calling that a boss. Like, bosses don't have unique AI, Bosses don't have unique gimmicks, unique attacks, unique nothing. Like, listen, and this is from experience from someone who hasn't fought the hell bosses, because I'm not fucking grinding hell. That sounds like a lot of all at, bruh. Doesn't sound entertaining in the slightest. And also, the thing about hell that I don't like, this is a side note, or like a side tangent. Why the fuck do you need friends to do hell? Like, I don't just have friends that I can call up whenever and say, yo, let's grind hell. I want to get true. I don't have that type of people around me. It's silly. It's silly. Yeah, but the bosses, what else could I say? Bosses, like Bankai bosses. First of all, the AI is shit. Do I mind the AI being shit? Not really, because like you can cheese it and get Bankai easily, but if it was like something else for like hell, the bosses should be genuinely entertaining to fight, not just difficult. You can have difficulty and entertaining at the same time. Why do you think everyone praises Hollow Knight, Dark Souls, the Souls series? So many hard games that are credited for being difficult, but are still played by many because they're entertaining. Like, it just doesn't add up to me. Also, please rework progression for all races. Full bring progression sucks, dick. Soul Reaper progression sucks. I saw this TikTok saying Type Souls should have a story mode, and it made me think, would a story mode fit? Let me think to myself. Progression would have to be longer. And then they'd have to reset everyone to, like, whatchamacallit, something. Let me think. Like, progression would have to be way longer. If they add a story mode, to not have it just be the smallest shit on earth. But, like, they kind of shot themselves in the foot, because Bankai is so easy to get. Not easy, just, like, less meaningful and less difficult. Meaningless and less impactful to get. So a story mode would just seem unnecessary. If they made Bankai meaningful to get, longer to get, more rewarding to get, then they could add a story mode. Like, I don't know how they'd do it. I'm not sure. But if they added it, it would be a cool addition. Like, but since Type Soul is the way it is, it would be kind of anticlimactic to get. Also, build diversity. I was talking about that. Build diversity, obviously, it sucks. Everyone is running flower speed. Everyone is running Hakuda. Like, everyone's in a wrong car. Everyone's this, everything's that. I don't know why Setro made Orankars the main characters of Type Soul. They literally have the most shit they can get. Like, they have the most quote-unquote progression, if you want to call it that. And, like, they have some of the most powerful true modes, the most powerful modes in general. And also, you need to beat a boss to beat stage 2. And the only boss that I know of, I'm not sure if it counts other bosses, but on the wiki and also in my Shikai spirit, it tells me that you need to beat the Bawa boss. And the Bawa boss spawns in fucking Hueco Mundo. And the worst part about it is they didn't allow you the option to just go to other dimensions once you're elite grade, which is so stupid. No one complained about that. Everyone liked that. Why did you remove it? Like, why are you treating the game like a CC game when it's not a fucking CC game? The game has like 70k players. Stop treating it like it's just your friend group playing the game. Add it back, for heaven's sake. Like, and also for build diversity, I got a bit of a side tangent, but for build diversity, the way you could fix it is by not only buffing everything, but also like, the thing about the way Type Soul's skill tree system works, you need to invest a lot of points to go to the good moves of whatchamacallit, a skill tree. So let's say for Keto, for example, the like starter moves, like the best move, not best, but like one of the good moves in Keto is Geiki Raiko. And sorry if I'm wrong, but the way it works, you need to invest a lot of points to get it to its max level, where it's actually viable and ranked. Like, you need to invest a lot of points inside each skill tree just to get to the good moves. So, like, if I invested like 20 points into every skill tree, I'd be stuck with the shittiest moves on earth. Like, I tried that because I wanted to be unique and a special little snowflake. But turns out, bruh, I have like I have the shittiest moves on earth. No one wants the starter moves of Kendo. No one wants the starter moves of Keto. No one wants the starter moves of Hakata, of Speed, of Medic. So the way I could see this working, it without like having grade 1s running around with OP-ass moves, is if you make it so that the like instead of the skills, actual true potential being taught, like, first of all, the moves stay at their same like level, but as you level up from like grade 1, special grade, until you're elite grade, they get really strong. So you can actually experiment with builds and like put like 15 into Kendo, 20 into Keto, 30 into Medic, and have an actual viable build. Because like the starter moves will reach their true potential and be viable once you're elite grade. I think that's super fair. I'm sorry if I worded it wrong. Also, the main thing I was excited about in this update, basically the only thing I was excited about was full bring. Full bring was underwhelming as shit. Like, full bring progression is literally just rehashed Soul Reaper progression. Like, and literally the whole world of Fullbringers is literally just Karakura Town but painted green. Makes no fucking sense. It doesn't make sense! Like, be original with, like, if you told me right now that it took 3 weeks to make everything surrounding Fullbring, I would genuinely believe you. Like, the elements are really unpolished and feel really like they were made in like 10 seconds. Chess, the most good Fullbring, that shit felt like it was made in 2 days. Because literally, I rolled chess on my Fullbring slot, and bro, for the life of me, that shit's VFX. And listen, I have a really shitty laptop that I play Type Soul on. But either way, when I played that game, when I used chess, shit felt like I was playing on a potato, playing with a toaster and a microwave tied together. I got like 0 frames a second. It just hurts. It hurts my soul. Also, Fullbrings, like, the reason why I believe Fullbrings were so rushed is because they don't even have a fucking sub mode. I thought a sub mode was literally the bare minimum for a race. Like, and they're worried about adding stupid ass shit. Like, why the fuck are you trying to add Kara from fucking Undertale, Simon from fucking Gurren Lagann, Sukuna from fucking JJK? Everything but canon shit. Add Dirty Boots. Add Invaders Must Die. Like, I was excited because I wanted to see Invaders Must Die. But they fucked us. There's no Invaders Must Die. I'm sad. Yukio is my favorite Fullbring. That's why I'm so sad. They'd, like, also with Fullbrings, They don't have any special shit. They don't have any special techniques that cost hog frags to use. They don't have a sub mode. Their elements feel really rushed, and even their keto isn't finished, but they're worried about adding new elements. First thing you should do is polish full-bring progression, make it unique, because having to kill hollows, really, dude, really, like, it doesn't feel like new shit. That's basically just doing a mission board, except in another realm, where everything's one color. Not only that, like, polish progression, polish the elements. The elements feel really, really rushed. And their stage 3 quests, I genuinely believe were made in 10 seconds. That dollhouse shit, where you gotta run from the bear thing for like 10 seconds or something, I don't know. I'll find a clip of it, but if I'm not lazy enough. But either way, elements aren't polished. Progression isn't polished. What else isn't polished? Add all the keto moves before you're worried about adding other elements. And then what else? Add a sub mode. I'm not sure what would be a good sub mode for full brings. Let me think. I don't know, bruh. I'm not sure. Yeah. I can't think of anything right now. If I think of anything for like a sub mode for full brings, I'll put it in the video. I'll edit it in the video. I was really excited for full bringers, but they kind of suck. Okay, this video is 22 minutes long, bruh. Do I ever shut up? Okay, guys, peace out. Goodbye, I guess. Hope y'all have a good day. I'm not sure when this is coming out. If I'm not lazy tonight, I'll edit it.
If you leave, I got nothing to do. I'm on my ass already, I'm screwed.
You are so goddamn pathetic.
Sometimes I can see the future and it's awful. I enjoy being a person that was awful. Fuck romance, always brings me more hurt.